Well, today what I'm going to be doing is trying something a little bit different with resin jewellery. And all I can say is thank goodness I have got my resin curing machine by T-Expert. I love it. Absolutely brilliant, because it's going to save me so much time with this experiment and project today. I will be using the J Diction ×3 UV resin because I want to make sure that these don't yellow, and this is a brilliant resin for not yellowing. And I'll be using these molds. Everything I use today will be linked in the description below, so don't worry, you'll be able to get hold of it if you want to try it. I've got my resin mixed up now and I'm pouring it into my molds. Some of them I'm going to do clear and some I'm going to add some colours to. Now, I'm only pouring these moulds about half thickness at the moment. A big thank you to everyone that got me a coffee last month. Without you guys, I couldn't keep these channels going and keep doing these experiments and things. You are an absolute lifesaver and I really appreciate it. So this one has got glitter in. Sorry, William, I know you think glitter is the devil's work, but I love it. And I'm pouring that in. Big thank you to all my members. I hope you're enjoying the membership. I'm sure you are by the interactions that we have. The competition for this month is Amazon vouchers, and I'm sure the entries are going to be brilliant. Now filling up some of these hearts with some clear as well. And this one I'm putting a bit of a design in because I'm going to paint on this afterwards, which you'll see in a minute. Then pop them into my curing machine because this will cure them up within 2 hours, and then I can get on with finishing these off. These have all cured now, lovely, and all I need to do now is demold them, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do that's a little bit different and a little bit special. I do think it turns them lovely. I'm going to be using some heavy metal paints and the mirror paint by Stuart Semple. Well, I've got myself some stamps here, and these are just normal silicone stamps, and what I'm going to do is stamp on these. So the first ones I'm going to do are these earrings, and I think a nice leaf in the middle of these earrings is going to look great. Pop my leaf on my block like that, get my earrings nice and in the center there, and then I'm going to use the mirror paint for this, and I'm going to apply it using a cotton bud, going over it like this. Now if I feel there's too much on there, all I have to do is wipe it off with the other end, because obviously I want to get a nice clean print. And let's pop that on, and I don't think that's come out too bad at all. I'm going to put a little bit more on here. I've still got some on this cotton bud. Put that one in the middle. And there we go. We've got two mirrored leaves. And we're going to let those dry on the earrings. Now this wipes off really easily with a baby wipe. So you can clean up your stamp really quickly with a baby wipe. And you'd never know that paint was there. I really like the idea of a rose in the middle of one of these lovely glittery hearts. Get a bit of the paint on my cotton bud, and then go round it again with the black. Stuart Semple is a genius. I've linked them in the bottom. I don't get any affiliate commission off them or anything, but I love them so much, I want to share them with you. So I've got that covered in the black. Now I'm going to put that stamp there. Push down. I have squidged that stamp about a bit, so I'm not sure that's going to come out. Oh, it's not bad. There's a bit missing there, so I'm going to try and pop that bit on. I think you can definitely see it from the other side, and that's the side where it would be seen. And I think that's come out quite nice. So for these ones, I'm going to carry on doing exactly the same thing using the mirror paint. But before I do that, what I want to try is seeing if I can actually paint on here a flower on this using this same gold with just a normal paintbrush. Using the Simon Semple paints, which I absolutely adore, I've just taken a soft brush and I'm painting the shape of a rough petal. I don't want this to be exact. I want it to be a little bit abstract. I also don't want it to be too solid. I want the brush marks to be in there because it gives texture to the flower. If you haven't checked out my other channel, then give it a look. Steve McDonald Crafting. I do lots of upcycling and other crafting projects on there, and it's great fun. I'd love to see you over there. This flower's going to have 4 petals on it, and I'm also going to add a little bit more detail to this as well, which you'll see in a minute. But I think you'll see it's come out really well. Then putting a different colour in the middle. I think I'm going to put a little bit of the black in the middle. And then I'm going to run a few little black bits very gently through the flower as well. So there we got a little flower there. I'm going to do another one just coming off here as well. And then I'm going to finish these off doing it exactly the same way as I did with the stamps. And I'll show you what they look like and what I'm going to do next to them. Well, finished painting these now. Some I've done by hand, like this one. And as you can see, that mirror paint is still really reflective. And I like it on the other side as well. This is the other hand painted one I did of a little flower and some leaves behind it. And the other ones I either stamped on or hand painted. I think this one is a bit corny, but I really like it. That's my sweetheart. So you could wear it either way round. But I haven't finished these off yet. I'm going to dome this side where I've put the stamps. Once they're completely dry, I'm going to leave them a couple of hours before I dome them. I'll show you how I dome them, and then I'll make some up into jewellery, and I'll show you what they look like finished. But I think you'll agree with me. This has come out great. I'm absolutely loving this mirror paint. I'm not sure if my camera is able to pick up just how mirror and reflective this is. It is amazing. And on those earrings. How glittery that is. Woohoo! And the quickest and the easiest way to dome these up is by using UV resin. I love this for doming, and I love the J Diction one, as you know, because it always gives a great effect. You don't get any of that crackling on the top that sometimes happens at skin. And also you get no stickiness with it, and it is quite a nice thick resin, so you can get a really good dome on it without having to worry about it running down the side. As long as you go right up to the very edge, as soon as you break that surface tension by allowing it to go over the edge, then it will all start to run. So be careful with that. Just go right up to the very edge like this, and then what I do is I fill in the middle, and then I allow it to find its own level for about a minute, get rid of any bubbles it's got in there, go over it with a torch. That is going to be a beautiful dome. Make sure your paint and everything's dry first, because you don't want to ruin what you've done by putting it on wet paint. Torch over the top in case there's any bubbles there, and then cure it up. And I'm going to cure it up using the little lamp that came with my resin kit. And if you want to know about my resin kit, it is a good saver. It saves you about $20 against buying all the parts individual, and it really is a great kit. So I'm going to leave that there for about 2 or 3 minutes, finish off the rest, and then I'll show you what they look like made up as jewellery. That's those finished now, and I'm really pleased with how they come out. And my favourite one is definitely the hand-painted flower. I think it looks great from both sides and makes a really nice unique pendant. I do like the corny one, my sweetheart, and the hearts as well. Now you might be wondering what's happened to the earring and the necklace. Well, my regular viewers will know exactly where they are. So this is what they look like on. I absolutely love them. They hang really well. And that mirror paint is just amazing in earrings. It really does reflect. It domes lovely, and these earrings have domed really well. I think they suit me as always. I think I look pretty. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I really like that necklace, and to be honest, I would wear that. I think it's a bit unisex. That has come out really well, and again, that mirror paint has stayed reflective. Overall, these have been a great success. I'm loving those paints. I'm loving what you could do with them. I also made a keyring because I thought it would be nice to make a keyring with them as well. All different. And that's what I like. I like trying something that's different. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, boop the like button. It really does help my videos to get out there. And make sure you ring that little bell as well so you don't miss out on any future videos and experiments. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee just to say thank you for anything that I've done today or any of my videos, then the link for that, along with the link for everything that I've used today, can be found in the description below. Be sure to check out the video that's coming up next if you want to know how to make up your jewellery. I really show all the information that you need to make up some beautiful jewellery. So don't miss that. Take care. Enjoy your resin. Bye.